I have Curiosity Box with us today. When your teenage sons will talk to you about a subscription box for a half an hour, you know you have a good box. This is a great box for homeschooling. It also has a little bit of history and science lessons. Each one of these has their own little QR code, very detailed step-by-step instructions, makes it very easy to do these experiments. A magnetic top, that is so cool. A radiometer, anything else that requires cool dice and random numbers. I'm going to use this dice set to determine how many times I'm going to hit the ball in a game of fetch with my dog. This is not your ordinary water bottle. You can brag about drinking a light year's worth of water. That is our Curiosity Box for this quarter. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you liked the experiments. Hi there. Welcome back to My Subscription Box Life. I have Curiosity Box with us today. This box is designed by Vsauce. He has a lot of videos on YouTube, so go look him up. He is very charismatic, funny, energetic, and does a lot of really cool science experiments on there. Go check him out on YouTube. Now, my sons love Vsauce, and when your teenage sons will talk to you about a subscription box for a half an hour, you know you have a good box. So I am doing this a little, this is my second box that I've gotten. I'm going to do this a little bit differently than the first time. I wasn't quite sure what to expect, but this time I know. So what I did, I already opened the box and I looked at what was inside. This is not a box that you can just do an unboxing for. It takes a little explanation, and I would like to show a couple of experiments to you as well. So the boxes come with this nice little handy booklet. Calling all homeschool parents, this is a great box for homeschooling. Not only does this book have background on each one of the items in here, but it also has a little bit of history and science lessons in here too. So it's a great book to have. Now, you don't have to rely on just this little book, okay? Each one of these has their own little QR code with it that you can scan, and it'll give you picture steps, very detailed step-by-step instructions for each of these projects that are in here. They also have a free app. They have the little QR code right here in the book here, and you can scan the app and have it right there on your phone. Makes it very easy to do these experiments. So what we have in this box this time is the one thing is called a magnetic top. And you put this together, you can see it has a little snake shape here, a spiral, and this little shaped propeller here. Now, this has a little magnet, and what you do is once you get this together, you touch the magnet to these different shapes, and so it'll cause the shapes to move. So the snake will slither as you touch the magnet to it. So I'm going to get my workstation set up, and we will do this experiment for you right now. So hang on, don't go anywhere. I have our magnetic top put together. This is for the rotational ferromagnetic animation experiment. This is our top. The magnet is right here. Here are our metal pieces, all different shapes. Let me show you. This is a pretty strong magnet. It lifts up this metal with ease. All right, so let's start, see what happens with each of these. This one to me looks like a propeller. I'm not exactly sure what the movement is supposed to be. So let's take a look and see what happens when we spin it with our top. So you just place the top next to your metal piece and give it a good spin. All right, that was our propeller. Let's take a look at this one. This one looks kind of exciting. Let's see what happens when we spin the top with the spiral shape. Oh, that is really neat. Will it make it around? It did. It made it around the end. I wonder what would happen if I had stronger hands and spun it even faster. Okay, now this one, the little snake shape, I'm very curious about. I want to see what happens with this one. Oh my gosh, if I didn't know this was a piece of metal, I would think it was a real snake. That is so cool. All right, that was a fun little demonstration with the magnets. Let's pull out our next item. And we have a radiometer. Let me get it out of the box for you. The radiometer should react to light and infrared radiation, so heat. So here's your little QR code on this one, so you can get straight to this exact experiment and get help with it if you need it. This is packaged very nicely. Here is our radiometer. And what we will do is shine different lights on it and see how it moves. And then we will try to heat it up and see how it moves. This little metal in the center should spin. Let me see if I can. There, now there's no glare. The glare is a little bit better, but you can see the little metal piece in the side. It should spin when it's exposed to different wavelengths of light. And it should spin faster or slower depending on what kind of light is being shined on it. So this little thing was invented in 1878, I believe it was. And the person that invented it thought that they were going to be able to use it to prove that ghosts are real. So, as we know now, that cannot be used for that. But I'm going to go to the little lab setup and we will experiment with some different lights and heat and see what it makes this radiometer do. So don't go away. I have the lights turned down a little bit right now because I have a radiometer with us. This handy little instrument detects infrared and visible light radiation. It's hard to see, but the little paddles in there have one side that is black and the other side that is a reflective metal. And the black side will absorb the energy from the light or heat and warm up, which causes the air to warm, and then you get a little airflow because of the pressure, and then that makes the little paddles spin in there. So different wavelengths of light, or different colors of light, have different wavelengths, i.e. different amounts of energy. So I am going to start out with the red light, which has a lower energy. Then we're going to do a blue light, which has a higher energy. And hopefully what we will see is the paddles spinning at different speeds for those two different colors of light. All right, here we go. As you can see, it's spinning very slowly. All right, let's see what happens when we put the blue light on it. It is starting to spin faster. All right. I definitely could see a difference between the red light and the blue light. So let's go ahead and try just plain white light now. Even faster. Now let's try some infrared light. I have a handy dandy hair dryer, Let's heat this up. We really got this spinning with the heat from that hair dryer. It will keep spinning until it cools down. I can feel it. It's still warm. But that was our experiment with infrared and visible radiation. You can try it with other colors at home and see what the different wavelengths of light do to your radiometer. So that was a pretty cool experiment. I'm glad we got to do it. All right, our next item in this box is a denary dice set. They're all different shapes. And you can use these like a dice set and you can use them for, it says here, for just any kind of games, mathematical demonstrations, or anything else that requires cool dice and random numbers. So you can use this to decide how many Skittles you're going to eat, or how many pieces of chocolate you're going to eat. All food. I think I'm hungry right now. But let's see if we can get this open. I haven't taken a look at this yet. Oh, here's the QR code if you need it. Oh, here we go. It says that this can be, it was very easy to open. You know me in boxes, I have a hard time opening them, but it's easy. It's got a little magnet here, so it's a little flip top. But here's what they look like. And you can display them. It gives you in this little book, it gives you the idea to display them. You can just set them right out on your dresser or your desk and display the little different pieces on top of here. They're really pretty, actually. Really pretty. Get one out for you. So I'm going to take this to my little makeshift laboratory, and we will do a couple of little experiments. It's not really an experiment, but we'll toss it a few times and see what kind of random numbers we can get up. And I will think of something to go along with the random numbers and the dice. So stick around for that. I know I talked a lot about food, but I'm going to use this dice set to determine how many times I'm going to hit the ball in a game of fetch with my dog. So I have chosen to use this die right here with the 7 on it because I thought it was beautiful. I think it's just a work of art. So it looks like, it gives you a little bit of an optical illusion. It looks like you're going to land on a 5 a 2 or a 6. It looks like it's going to land like that, and you're not going to know what number you have. But in reality, it actually lands up like this. So let's see how many times I'm going to be hitting the ball for my dog. And it is 6 times. All right, our last item that we have in here is a water bottle. And this is not your ordinary water bottle. This water bottle holds a light year's worth of water in it. So if you fill it up to here, you have a light year's worth of water. So what that means is if you take the water molecules and line them up in a single row, it would stretch as long as a light year. So a fun way to get everybody in the family to drink water, and you can brag about drinking a light year's worth of water once you have all of it gone. But there's another little feature on here, just some little fun facts. So I was looking at this and I was amazed because right here, if you fill water to here on it, that is the amount of liquid you have in your eyeballs. I had no idea we had that much liquid in our eyeballs. So that amazed me. But this is a really nice water bottle. On top of it, you have a nice little strap on it to carry it. But it also has a hands-free nozzle. So you just push this little button, it pops up, and your spout pops up and you can drink it. And without touching it to push it down, right here. And it is closed now. You never have to touch the part that you drink out of. So germ-free, very nice water bottle. It's very sturdy too. It's not going to break or crack or anything like that. So very nice. It's PVA free, I see it too. So that makes it even better. So here we go. Nice water bottle. All right, that is our curiosity box for this quarter. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you liked the experiments. Stick around because I have some more boxes for you.